This video is an edited version of the readings of the play Last Shift, which took place at the headquarters of the National Union of Mine Workers in Barnsley, York Theatre Royal, Cast Theatre in Doncaster, and Seven Arts Theatre in Chapeltown, which is in Leeds. My ambition is to see the play tour to the northern working class communities in the first instance from which the play comes. Principally, Last Shift is the story of northern black working class England in the 1970s. It is made in the north and told by northern actors. Frederick Armitage, 41. Colin Barnaby, 36. Frank Billingham, 48. Sidney Brown, 36. Charles Cotton, 49. Edward Finnegan, 40. Alan Hay, 30. These are the names of the 7 miners who died in the Lofthouse Colliery mining disaster in 1973. One of them is black. Last Shift is based on this Wakefield mining incident. The play revolves around the West Indian home in the Chapeltown area of Leeds and the Wakefield home of a white mine worker.
I had these dreams. I was doing my best to make them come true. I faced up to my responsibilities. You know the worst could happen. I never for one moment thought what it meant. What could happen if I wasn't around anymore?
But what belonged to me and her that belonged to we. Her memory is her memory. I am not going to sully it with what I know. So I'm to press, I'm to trespass. No. Let me call her. Jeanette! Janet! You know, he hugged me and he said, "You'll be all right." But always stuck with me, stuck in me. Because I've not been all right, have I?
Took it into myself. And I started with this, well, it's my fault. I just couldn't get this feeling out that I just guilty. It should have been me, I just couldn't shake it. You know?
Look, come and sit down.
They discussed already. What you came
Please come and sit down.
Alright. I'll get something to eat at the chip shop tomorrow.
Don't You're getting all the overtime you can already.
Look, I am down for the Saturday morning to lunch. There could be a couple of late in the week, an hour here or there. I don't know, but I'm asking it. I keep on joke and smiles, you know.
Yes, but you know you will get it, man.
Yeah.
But you don't try everything you can.
But you don't know that.
Hardly, look, head hardly above water. One tip over and we in the sinking.
We can just hold on. You know, more orders coming in.
Yeah, but the both ends are not meeting now. I mean, is this how the metal working go? With the ups and the downs. It's not something we can rely on. Now, I've been thinking about Marilyn.
Please, don't do me that.
I have been thinking.
No, June, no, no.
My sister, don't you hold out our hand?
Do I take Marilyn as mine in every way?
Every way possible, yes. But I'm going to say this because it's the truth.
Just give me a chance.
If Marilyn got to my sister,
Give me a chance.
have a better life, and then maybe we can
Look, I can start something. Some money to tie this over. Look, one of the boys, the spars, them. You know
Yes,
that.
but Duncan, I told her yes. I am not going back on my word. I am doing it.
Sure, sir. I'm going to show you. Show you that I can do something. True Marilyn is not mine. But I can do something more than bare metal. I will provide. I'm going. I have something to tell you now.
Right.
I am going down the mine.
You what?
I am going down the coal mine.
Me. You don't
Down the mine, the pay is a bit more. And the coal is everlasting.
Ah, never mind me. What about your internet, eh? Eh? She don't care like. I mean, anything happens, she
Nothing going to happen. Life is for living. Whatever is out there, we to get it. We to get it too. Now, I'm not living life coop up. It's me, send me. My decision. Look, as for the money, I hear you. On that score, I promise him. Look, we the same, Duncan and June. We will be the same, Duncan and June. Hmm?
At Lofthouse Colliery near Wakefield in Yorkshire, a silent crowd of relatives and volunteer rescuers wait for news of 7 men trapped behind a wall of water. Deep holes appear above nearby disused workings with a dreaded sound of water far below. More and bigger pumps are mounted as the water levels fall and hopes begin to rise, but time is running out.
I did smell it. It was a stink to knock you down. If toilet been clean for years, or plants sit in water and rot them, it's worse than that. If bed, bad smell, well, isn't it? This mine. You think she dead, but she is alive.
Where was you on that day?
Where was you on the year?
Where was you that
Where was you?
I was cooking my mackerel with rice.
And I was cooking me coffee from the tail.
Our cookie.
Tail cooking. You know, say them called Duncan.
Is he?
Come Whittick.
From our side.
Down that mine.
From we neighborhood?
From we area.
Him.
Him from our side.
Him what?
Down that mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's him.
June is feeling guilt over Duncan's death in the mining incident, but finds some comfort in him saying, "Is me, send me." June is trying to find a way of giving Janet some solace over her dad's death, given that she's determined to move to Wakefield. For June, Seventh-day Adventism and its promise of resurrection holds out the prospect of everyone being together again. June has little answer to Janet's haunting by Duncan's assertion that you'll be all right.
The best thing I did was marry a miner.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, all I wanted to do was, was talk about my dad. It was like I was stuck and on I'd go, and I couldn't stop myself, And other men, they did not stand a chance. Mummy, will you talk to me about Dad?
See this? This dress that I have on. What I am wearing is from the first Lee's West Indian Carnival.
You?
Yeah,
You went?
I did. Yes, I did.
Will you take me, Mum? Dad would have. He said we'd come back for it. Will you?
Yeah, well, that is between you and your father. But you know, I did doubt him. And you know how I did still. Him did down on me. Oh,
Archie! You want to jump into something? Today, we had a wonderful time. Archie broke them up. Wow. Archie broke them up. Hooray! Hooray! It's time for festival time. Archie broke them up. Archie broke them up. It's time to leave your worries behind. Archie broke them up. Archie broke them up. I know it's time. Don't control step out just fine. Don't it. Don't it. I know it's time. Come to the job, pull line. Archie don't.
don't it. Don't it.
Archie.
Oh my God. But
And there was another smell. He come in to kiss me goodnight and I'm sure I smelt it on him. Vaseline. Yeah, it smelled like Vaseline.
Hey, it was Vaseline.
Some kids, white kids at school, they used to call me Moonface. My face was all shiny with it. Mum used to put it on my knees too. I smelt it on my dad. And I didn't care what they said, you know, because being like him made it all right.
Well, you see, what he used to do, he used to put Vaseline on your eyelids, eyelashes like this, and stop cold as sticky. Keep your eyes open so that you could see.
You know, he hugged me and he said, "You'll be all right." But always stuck with me, stuck in me. Because I've not been all right, have I?
Imagine none of us close to it happened.
Yeah, but what did he mean, you'll be all right? I mean, you'll be all right if anything happens to me? Is that what he meant?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know.
How are you the luckiest?
Well, you've not heard the story. They said, papers said, I was supposed to be working, but I weren't. I were on holiday. They said your dad were filling in for me, doing my job. Your dad were just going where he was sent. See what he was saying, I'm luckiest. What does that make your dad? Took it into myself. And I started with this, well, it's my fault. I just couldn't get this feeling out that I just guilty. It should have been me. I just couldn't shake it. You know, sometimes I just sit here and I'm pouring myself a drink. And it's just flowing off at glass. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Was it better than cutting myself up or crashing up, mind you? Done that. Told me not to blame myself.
You poor man. Peter, you shouldn't. Dad wouldn't want you to. I don't want you to. You know, he'd have understood. He'd want you to stop.
I want to.
I want you to stop. You were a good man. And what you've said, it's brought me a bit closer to some answers. Maybe I'd better try and live with that. And I didn't expect that from today.
Look, I'm not religious, like, but maybe your dad sent you here to me today. Something's meant to be. I don't believe that.
But what we don't know is about thought. Nobody know about that. Nobody know how long thought live on.
I'm feeling crazy, and you're feeling crazy too. I'm gonna pray with all my heart while we sing redemption song, and let me say with all my heart while we sing redemption song with all